This is before and this is after. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how I beaded this dress. There are several layers to it, but I'll try and cover as much as I can in this video, and if I can't, I'll do it in another video. But
this video is however detailed. Let's jump straight into the tutorial. First thing I did was to identify the portion with which I'm going to place my stud. So it's supposed to go from up there down to the other side. So that's where I'm going to be marking it. So it means that those are where I'm going to have my studs. I'm going to fully bead the two bust areas, and I'm also going to bead the top net. I'll put appliques, 3D appliques on this hand right here. Let's jump in. So first thing I did was to pick my needle and thread. I use invisible thread for this particular tutorial, and then just so that it will be neat, I fix the stud right there. I'm going to be fixing the stud all the way to fill the area as much as I can. I'm sorry I did not list the materials needed for this particular tutorial because there were so much. At the point I started, I didn't even know how much I was going to be needing. So I'll be revealing the materials as the video is going on. Kindly pardon me. But let me just mention the few I can remember. So we have stud, this particular stone you're seeing right here. We also have the crystal beads. We have the silver twist beads. We have wires. We have, what else did I use? I use fabric. I use satin fabric. I use a lot of things, but this is me beading it. So I did that first line first to show where it's going to start and where it's going to end. So I just filled the top, and this is what it looks like when I'm done. By the time I finish it, I use the steamer to iron it out so it looks in it. I went ahead to use my crystal. This is the color of crystal I'm using. So I'm using the crystal to fill out every portion. So I had done one side. This is what you're seeing right here. So this is me doing the other side. So I fixed a mix of stud and crystal beads. So this is what I'm doing. So this is where I was at the last line finishing this portion. So I fixed that, and I'll fix the stud and fill it up. As you can see, there is no space. I filled it totally. So this is what it looks like at the end of the day. I hope you're liking this tutorial, and I hope you're following me. Okay, let me be serious now. This is what it looks like when I finished it, as you can see. But this is not all. We're still moving forward. Remember, we also need to fix the 3D appliques on this hand right here. I was supposed to bead that top right there, and also bead these lines right here. Even if myself and the owner of the dress fought a lot about what she wanted on it, I suggested something. She said no, she wants another thing, and I did what she liked. So this is us beading the net up here. So what I did was I used the twist beads and studs. I did a separate tutorial on how to bead this thing, so just manage it. I skipped it, so this video will not be so long. That's why I did it that way. So this is what it looked like at the end of the day. I did the same thing for the waistline of the dress as well. I'm so sorry that I couldn't capture the tutorial because while I was doing the top, they were doing the bottom. But basically, it was exactly the same method. So I'm going to go ahead to fix the 3D appliques on the hand. So these are the several 3D I put together. So I used one of the wires to twist it. There's also a separate tutorial on how I made these 3D appliques as well. So after twisting it together, you just open it up like this, twist it and arrange the flowers however you want it, and we're going to start placing it on it right now. That's what we're going to be placing it. So apart from that particular applique, there are several other appliques that we did. We did vine, we did this one stud, whatever, or that stem or something. So I did it for several. I did it for this crystal bead as well. I put some 3, I put some 4, I put some 5, I put some 2. There were just a lot. So this is what the single ones look like. And then there were several others as well. So this is the bag of the applique. This is not even all, but I just decided to bring this one out. So there were several. I even had the brooch. That brooch I removed right there. We also added it to the dress. Let's jump into fixing it on the dress. That's a crinoline, whatever. I'll do a separate tutorial on all these things, don't worry. So I came right here, picked the flower, and the first thing I did was to just fix it right there. Just to, now there is no hard and fast rule on how to fix this thing. Fix it anyhow you feel like, as long as it looks beautiful. I'll go ahead and fix everything. I use a needle and a thread. I use a big needle. I didn't use a beading needle for this one. I used a very big needle, and I doubled the thread so that this time around you want whatever you're going to do to be strong and to be properly arranged. You can gum, but no, I didn't gum, and I don't feel like gum will do the job. But if you are lazy, if you gum it, it'll take you a few minutes to do it. So this is what we kept doing. Let me show you a little behind the scene because the work, it was hard. But before then, let me apologize for my broken nail. Sometimes when you're doing this work, you have to take off the finger because sometimes it's a distraction. So this
no, this one, this brooch, one here, this brooch, one here.
then this party is over.
No, like 1 year. 1 year.
Excuse me.
That's how the work really goes in real life. So this is what it looks like by the time we're finished. I hope you liked it. So that's a brooch right there. And this is basically what it looked like. The owner used it for a photo shoot. Let me show you the pretty picture. I couldn't get a personal picture of hers, but manage this one. Sometimes mannequin doesn't do the job, but this is what it looks like when she wore it. The tutorial for the top of the bust beading as well as the 3D appliques will be in the description. Thank you for watching my video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.